Hello everyone, welcome to our first tutorial video. We welcome you to our YouTube channel Web Point. Here we solve the website related problems and provide you the best solution that we have. Let's start with a new project. Here we are using Bootstrap and recently released Bootstrap 4. Bootstrap 4. Here go to URL and type get bootstrap.com. Get bootstrap.com. Here you see the UI of this page, Bootstrap page. Here are two buttons: get started and download button. Go to the download button. After you click on download button, here are two CSS file compression, compiled and minified CSS bundles, compiled CSS here and source files. Here we are going to download compressed CSS files which contains compiled and minified CSS bundles. Here we go. Wait for some time. Here it is your downloaded zip file, and let's just cut it from here and go to the folder that we created, created in desktop. Here we have our new folder in first web tutorial. Here we paste it and extract the files from the zip one. Go to extract here, and here you find CSS and JS files, two files, CSS files and JS files, all in the compressed form. Here you can see it contains Bootstrap bundle, JS bundle, minified bundle to JS, Bootstrap. Let it be all the files. Just copy all these two files and create a new folder here. Web first. Paste it here. Okay. The whole thing of Bootstrap is here. Here is CSS files, all the CSS files that we need, Bootstrap CSS files, and then JS files, Bootstrap JS. Then here we are using Sublime text, so drag our file here in our Sublime text. Okay, here is a brand new file which contains Bootstrap CSS and JS files. Now create a new file called index.js file. Just write here index.html, then press Ctrl S and go to where we are in desktop. Okay, desktop. There is a file called Where is it? Desktop. We are here in desktop. Desktop, there are files, and here we go with new web. Sorry. Okay, let's check first web tutorial. Here in desktop we can find save, Control S button, and go to our desktop, and desktop first web tutorial. Just refresh here. Why we are not getting the file? And we are in C. Go to desktop. Here is the new our first web tutorial, that is web first. Go to in the folder web first, click it here. Here you find that CSS files that we extracted from zip files, and here we go, index.html. just save it, and here it is. Again, go to our browser, and here is a button, get started button. Click it here, and here you can find a starter template. All the things that you no need to type manually, just copy it from here and you can use it either way. Just copy it, starter template. Here you can see the copy button. Just go and click it here, and the things you see here, all the things is copied. Now just go to our Sublime Text HTML file and just paste it, and delete all these commented lines. So many commented lines here. We just need this meta parts. Just let it be what it is. Then here is a link, that is CDN link, and we already have our local files, so we don't use the CDN, because while you are not in the internet connection, you may not have access for these links. So we just use the link that we can use it locally from the file that we downloaded recently. Just delete this, and then equal to CSS. Here is it, CSS files. Under CSS files, we are under CSS files. Go to CSS, then backslash, then bootstrap dot. Now we use only bootstrap dot min.css. bootstrap dot min.css here, and title start web. and here we go. You just delete this and then we have a link below. We have script files for jQuery links here, and we also don't use this either. Just delete it, then write it manually. script src sorry equal to, here we go, just close this file and go to JS file, JS. Here you should have correct path to have the access to bootstrap JS, and here we are using bootstrap.min.js, bootstrap.min.js. Let's close it. Okay, here you go. If you think you will have your typing mistakes, then just rename this, copy it, then you can paste it here. Okay. Okay, here we have links for both files, bootstrap JS files and bootstrap CSS files. After this, we are going to close it. Now what we need is, we have to write our own CSS files. Now go to CSS file, then go to new file, then type style.css, click Ctrl S. Okay, press Ctrl S. Here you go, and save it. And first you have to write some CSS codes, like default CSS codes, like UL. Here in UL you don't need margin and padding. Margin 0 and padding 0, and ULLI also at margin 0 and padding 0. Keep it margin 0 and padding 0. After that, here you go with a tag, anchor tag, that way after it is hover a, focus a, visited, select, and input. Here we don't need outline 0, and text decoration will be none. Text decoration none. Okay, here are some basic CSS that we have to write at first, then it will be easy for us, and we don't need to go in every div and write CSS code for this. Then here also, if we don't have the jQuery code, then we cannot use any of these codes either. So first we have to download jQuery code from here, jQuery.com. Go to jQuery.com. Here you find a download button at the top right of the corner of this site. go and click download. Here you get the options. Download the complex production jQuery 3.5.1. It may be the latest. Here you can find the latest version of jQuery, that is 3.5.1. just give it a click, then you can see all the jQuery codes, and we no need to understand these codes anymore, so we just copy it, and here in JS we create a new file, just paste it, just Control C, Control B, press Control S button, and here jQuery jQuery.min.js, just save it inside the JS files. That it was already the JS file of bootstrap JS, so you should go to that folder and then just save it here. Okay, you can see the compressed jQuery file here, minified. Okay, just close it, and we just need to give it a link. And one thing that is most important is, while we are using jQuery, the script for jQuery should be at first, other than jQueries like bootstrap and any JS. Script src equal to JS jQuery.min.js. just check the spelling correctly. If you have mistakes here, you may have errors there, and okay, here we go. All the files that we downloaded, and link is already there, and we also gave this the link to our new files, CSS files, and for our brand new jQuery file. Okay, here we go. At first, in any web design, you have three sections. That is header. After that, main section, and then footer section. And footer section. Okay, that is all for today. Thank you, and we will continue it in our next video. So thank you guys.